What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, bringing you guys week number 3 of GBA, the Global Battle Association. Your Detroit Steelwings going up against Coach Gym Leader Gio and the San Francisco GiEnteis. If you guys are excited, show some love on that like button down below. If you're new, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys don't know what we're bringing and why we're bringing it, feel free to check out the team builder in the playlist or in the description of this video. There's also a playlist for other GBA videos if you want to check that out. Also, Gio's channel will be in the description of this video as well. Gio's a fantastic battler, great friend of mine, pretty handsome guy too. So go show him some love. Check out his team builder and his side of the battle as well. All that being said, I'm gonna cut to where we connect and I'll be right back. All right, we are all connected with Gio. I'm gonna let the battle begin. Got my legendary Pokemon music going. Looking to pick up another divisional win this week, coming big out of last week's matchup with Coach Z and the Columbus Chew. I've had some very fantastic matchups with Gio in the past. My first successful sweep was against Gio. He brought Darkinium Z Salamence against me last season, man. It was absolutely monstrous. So let's go ahead and take a look at his team right here. Everything I expected. Actually. Okay. I'm feeling comfortable. Mew has Synchronize. I'm assuming Toxapex has Regenerator. Haxorus has the Mold Breaker. Dugtrio has Arena Trap. So Mew is his Defogger. Blacephalon with Beast Boost. And Shaman with Natural Cure. Alright. Literally everything that came in Mox. Alright. So, Kurogiri is my best lead against this. Gonna knock off an item, kind of scout. We can check out if he U-turns or does anything funky with any of his mons, and that is good. No Ditto, actually. I guess Shaman for the Ditto is the one thing that I did anticipate coming. But that's good. That's good there's no Ditto. I don't have to deal with any remix shenanigans. That's the mascot of the San Francisco GiEnteis right there is Ditto. So, yeah, good luck. I already said my have funs. Gio and I said we'd see each other on the other side, man. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, his only defogger on the team. Did not bring Mega Scissor and did not bring Archeop. So Mew is his only form of hazard move if I can get rocks up with Jirachi. He might think I want to go for that and just kind of lead with, you know, Kurogiri, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with that. Let's see what he leads with. He's going to lead off with Tefiti, which I believe is the Toxapex. Oh, that's the Shaman. All right. So I'm going to knock off whatever you have right here, buddy, old pal of mine. I can take a move from you. Shaman. If you are offensive, I can definitely take a move from you. Seed Flare's going to hurt me a little bit, but I'll be able to remove any sort of offensive presence that you have after this. So, yeah. Hoping to see a Life Orb. Hoping to hinder, you know, neuter the offensive pressure of this a little bit. Definitely he could see me going for a double into something else. Shaman was actually a really good lead on his part. If he were to, he could definitely, if he's like an offensive set, 2-hit KO with like a good solid prediction. Because Infernape can obviously come in and take care of this. Shaman actually does quite a bit to my team. Especially an offensive set. So we'll see what he wants to go for right here. Like I said, knocking off, if it's a lefties set, if it's a Life Orb set, you know, whatever it may be. Knockoff's doing about 11 to 13. So actually, if he's a subset, that's gonna not go over well. But Shadow Ball can easily break the sub if he is like a substitute set, which I don't anticipate. Just goes for Seed Flare. Okay. Goes for Seed Flare. That is doing lots of damage. There is a Life Orb and a Seed Flare right there. Life Orb. Seed Flare. Cool. So he has no more Life Orb, which is good to know. Like I said, neuter that physical offensiveness that he does have. He can definitely predict a Mon right here. He can definitely predict a move right here if he has like Earth Power or something. HP. I don't think he'd run HP Fire. What would he run? Let's check. Shaman offensive without the Life Orb if I just switch in Jirachi right now. Earth Power is not doing too much. I'm going to switch in Real Steel really quickly, and then I'm just going to U-turn out. But if he doubles right now into, like, Dugtrio, great play. We do have the Sugar Berry to kind of help with that, which is good to know. We've got the Sugar Berry to help us with the incoming Earth Power as well. Like I said, neutering this thing's offensive capabilities is nice. That way he doesn't get that extra 30% output. I also definitely could have checked that without the Life Orb. what he was doing, because I'm at, what, 62? Yeah, I'm at 37. Another Seed Flare would have easily killed me. I want to keep Kirogiri around for the utility. Just to be able to take knockoffs better. I can do a few things here. Seed Flare just hits so hard. It just hits so hard. Alright, so you're just gonna go, he's gonna fire off another Seed Flare. Shouldn't be doing too much. Should not be doing too much to Jirachi. Earth Power is doing 21 to 25. Predicts the Earth Power. Alright, predicts the switch and goes for Earth Power. Alright. So I have no more Shukaberry, which is unfortunate. Earth Power can definitely hurt me, but I can also U-turn here. I can also U-turn right here. Earth Power does 42 to 50. I am at 75%, so I can come back in after this, get rocks up. I still have Healing Wish utility, provided that I'm faster than something. U-turn's my play. U-turn's my play. He'll be faster than me. I can get a free switch into Infernape, and then Infernape probably U-turns in this thing's face as well, and does a lot of damage. Does a lot of damage. Yeah, U-turn. I think between the two U-turn pairings, it should go down. Close combat even kills, to an extent. Flare Blitz obviously one-shots if he's non-HP invested. If he doesn't have a lot of stuff right there. Shaman was a really good lead. I guess that was my mistake. My mistake. The Earth Power. Earth Power is a good play. Earth Power is definitely a good play. Should have went Thunderous on that. Very good prediction on Geo's part. But we can just U-turn out. We can take another Earth Power, no problem. If he wants to double, we do get U-turn momentum as well. And we can just go out into, like I said, we can just go out into Infernape and then U-turn out into something like Thunderous potentially and kill this thing. Which would be pretty nice. I'll like that. I'll take that. Goes for the Seed Flare, actually. Misses the Seed Flare. Unfortunate. I'm going to U-turn here. We're going to see just how much damage this does. Puts him in good range for a high roll U-turn. Puts him in good range for a high roll U-turn. Thunderous could probably also kill with an HP Ice. HP Ice does 38 to 45. So no, I cannot do that. Infernape can come in and U-turn, and I can U-turn back out into Jirachi. I think that's the play. I think I'm gonna go into Infernape. And I'm just going to turn on this thing. I think he's going to want to keep Shaman around, just for the Suicune especially. So I'm just going to U-turn on him. I'm not going to Flare Blitz. There's a Toxapex right there. I'm not going to Flare Blitz. That is not what I want to do. That is definitely not what I want to do. So a high roll U-turn does knock this thing out. It's doing 40 to 48. That's looking like... It's looking less than 50, so U-turn could knock this boy out. So he'll probably want to switch. We'll also confirm the Scarf right here, which is good revenge kill for things like the Haxorus. U-turning on things like Mew as well. Earthquake for the Blacephalon is also really nice. So I think he'll want to keep this thing around. I naturally outspeed, so I think he would want to switch out into something like Toxapex. I definitely think he would want to switch out into something like Toxapex. Yeah, he withdraws. Does not want to take that. Does not want to take that. Goes on to DMX, which is the... Okay, there is the... Gosh diggity darn Toxapex. Do I see a Rocky Helmet? I do see Rocky Helmet. That's what I thought. All right. I figured that was a good check. I can threaten you out. Can I threaten you out? Because I can go into Thunderous right here. I can go into Thunderous right here and sub up. What would you switch in on this? You'd switch in Mew, right? You would definitely switch in Mew. And if that's the case, you would not stay in. Could I just Nasty Plot up? Pretty sure I outspeed everything. I outspeed Jolly Archeops, which is everything except for Doug Trio. I don't want to reveal my set just yet. I want to scare him out. I want to double back out into Jirachi. I want to double into Jirachi here. Because we win this with Thunderous. Without Hazards up, Thunderous isn't going to be doing too much. We do have the Z Gigavolt Havoc for something like Mew. Or Haxorus even. But with the Doug Trio still around, I don't want to take that risk. I can obviously sub up before him with Prankster. All right, so I'm gonna double here into Jirachi. What do you go for? You just scout? You wouldn't let me set up. He withdraws. Okay. Okay. Ooh. All right. Here we go. I could have easily. I could have nasty. I could have HP. Oh man, that would have been good. I'm obviously trapped here. Can I hope for a misgen? Can I hope for a misgen and switch into Kirogiri? I cannot. All right. So with Real Steel being down to what I predict to be the Earthquake, I could do one of two things here. I can Iron Head for damage, or I can Healing Wish, and I think I'm gonna Healing Wish. He's already seen. He already popped the Sugar Berry, so unless he forgot about that. Unless he forgot about that. That's Jirachi's down. That was a great double on his part. Geo's third eye continues to be open. Yeah, Earthquake. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Earthquake does not kill me, so Healing Wish into the Kofag might be my play. Goes for the Earthquake here. If he's Jolly. Ooh, okay, there we go. Let me get this Healing Wish off into Kofagrigus. Dies to Healing Wish. Alright. So he's got that in. I can definitely get Kirogiri in here and heal it up. And I can knock off its item entirely. So we'll get Kirogiri back up to full, which is nice. We can get Kirogiri back up to full, which is nice. Shaman's already knocked off. I think I just want to go for a Shadow Ball for damage. I think I want to go for a Shadow Ball for damage. Jirachi's down. Kirogiri against Doug Trio. If he's Focus Sash. Shadow Ball's doing a lot. Earthquake's not touching me. Earthquake does 24 to 29, and I still have my leftover. So Shadow Ball will hurt anything that comes in on his team. He withdraws. Good to keep his Trapper around. Goes out into Tefiti. Tefiti probably doesn't want to take 2 Shadow Balls. Probably does not want to take 2 Shadow Balls. Does not want to take 2 Shadow Balls. I think it's almost worth it to go for another Shadow Ball here. Just to get this thing out of here. Goes for Rest. Okay. Goes for Rest. Okay. So rest on the Netrico Shaman is very nice. Very, very nice. I can double out. I could capitalize on this. By going out into... See, here's the thing. Would he bring Scarf Dougie 2 times in a week? Because I could capitalize and double. But he could also double back out into Doug Trio if I want to take advantage of that. Goes out into the Toxapex. Okay. So the Natural Cure is going to activate. Seed Flare, Earth Power, and Rest. Okay. So Scald Burns definitely can come off here. My Rocker is gone, so Suicune's ability to rest and do all that fun stuff is gone as well. I kind of want to... I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. He doesn't have leftovers, so if I can get that little bit of residual off on him, that'll be very nice. I don't want to switch in Thundurus immediately. I do not want to do that. So what is his last move? Seed Flare, Earth Power, blank. Sets up Toxic Spikes. That's unfortunate. Alright, and I do land the Will-O-Wisp on this thing, which is nice. So that'll be a nice little 6% residual on this thing. Regenerator's still obviously a thing. So another thing I can do here is... are you going for another layer? Because I'm going to go out into Thundurus here. I'm going to go out into Thundurus here on your other layer. So he's got the Toxic Spikes on there. He's burnt, which is good to know. Huh. If I can get behind a sub, I can start doing numbers with Thundurus. So I just gotta hope he goes for the other layer of Toxic Spikes right here. Obviously, I don't want to bring in Donphan just to rapid spin away with that Rocky Helmet. It's a very good spin blocker on his part. Not the fact that it blocks my, but just the fact that, like, I don't want to risk that. Having the extra, I mean, like, obviously Donphan can do a large number of damage to this thing with Earthquake. But I do want to just bring in, I do just want to bring that in right now. That's insane. That is insane. I'm just looking at damage calcs right now. All right. Why is that doing so little? Oh, with the Wakan Berry. I was about to say, I was like, why is that doing so little? So he withdraws. Goes out into Tefiti. Okay. So Tefiti's in. Tefiti is now. I withdraw and I go back out into Thundurus. So what is Thundurus doing to Shaman without your Life Orb? Shaman without your Life Orb. 38 to 45. Seed Flare is obviously going to hurt. I can go for a sub and hope that misses. I can definitely go for a sub and hope that misses there. Because I could just launch a Z move off into you right now if you don't if you're not prepared for it. Because he could think I'm Z Fly. He could think I'm like Z Fire. Or Z Incinerate, rather. He hasn't seen my set just yet. He has not seen my set just yet. So what I do want to do is just sub up. I can bank on a Seed Flare miss, 85% accuracy. I can bank on that and get behind a substitute. Because at +2, I roast this thing with an HP Ice. And then Doug Trio probably doesn't appreciate an HP Ice either. If I'm behind a sub. Yeah, Doug Trio does not appreciate an HP Ice if I'm behind a sub either. So he withdraws. He's going to let me get behind my sub. He's going to go out into Dig Dug. Okay. I can definitely just HP Ice. I'll go for that. So he's got the Rock Tomb. Reveals that. Okay. Okay. Alright. So here's the thing. Rock Tomb's gonna hurt. Rock Tomb actually doesn't hurt me too bad. 50 to 59. And I can get this thing out of here. I'm trapped, though, so I need to go for another HP Ice. He didn't bring priority on his team, so that'll bring me down. HP Ice will knock him out. And then this is the only thing on his team that's faster than me, provided Blacephalon's not Scarfed. Very well could be. Very, very well could be. So yeah, so Rock Tomb does 50 to 59. I'm pretty sure that's 100% accuracy, so it's not like Stone Edge, where I can gamble a miss on that. So just for the most amount of my HP, I need to click HP Ice right here. And I would assume him to be faster than me. Well, yeah, because he attacked me first. Duh. I would assume him to be faster than me. I'll prepare myself, comment section. I can HP Ice right here. Just for the most part. Yeah, that does 50 to 59. I'm at 75. So like I said, all priority on his team is gone after that. Sets up Stealth Rocks. Okay, so Doug Trio's gone. Dies to Thundurus, HP Ice. Okay. So now what do you bring in on me? Alright. 5-5. What do you bring in on me? What revenges me? Blacephalon? Mew? Does Mew revenge me? I'd like to bring in Donphan at some point to Rapid Spin. I regret switching out Fire Fang for Stealth Rocks at the very last second on Donphan. But I do want to bring Donphan in a Rapid Spin away at some point. And he's only seen HP Ice. He's seen Sub and HP Ice. So that's fine by me. He doesn't know the rest of my set. Doesn't know I can set up a nasty plot. I think if like Shaman comes in, I go into Caphagrigus. Well, we'll see. We'll see here. We'll see here. Let's see what this wants to do. We'll see what he wants to go into right now. Because I feel like, depending on what he goes into, I can nasty plot, or I can sub just to kind of scout to see what he wants to go for. And I think debating on that. So if he goes into Toxapex, I get a free Gigavolt Havoc off. Haxorus, I have to go into, goes down to Tefiti. Okay. So he goes down to Tefiti here. I can sub up on you and hope for a miss. Let's see here. Shaman, you are offensive with no Life Orb. What about a Hidden Power Ice? That is 44 to, I'm at 116. Okay, so nothing you do can hurt me. And at +2, I can roast you. So I think I go for a nasty plot here. And hope you either click HP Ice or you miss. Because HP Ice does not kill me at this range. Because I got rid of that Life Orb early. And then I can nuke you with an HP Ice in return. Like I said, if you're carrying the HP Ice, that actually on a roll gives me enough for a free sub if you switch out. So I might do that on the next turn. I might just go for that on the next turn. I'm curious how he wants to take this. So I get my nasty plot off, obviously, because of Prankster. I'm at +2. Yeah. HP Ice does 53% to most of me. Goes for the Hidden Power. All right. Good play on his part. That brings me down to 40. That get... Oh, that's it. One more HP and I could have had that. All right. Let's see here. Do I just nuke you with a Z? Do I just nuke you with Z right now? Or do I gamble the HP Ice? Because here's what I'm thinking. He switches out into something like Scarf Lacephalon on my HP Ice. And Revenge kills me. But yeah, you're not... Even if you're max special attack... Yeah. I think I Gigavolt Havoc here. Just in case he goes down to something like Mew or Blacephalon. I think he keeps this thing around for... Suicune. If not, I roast this thing. And I'm fast and everything else on his team, provided we're not Scarf Blacephalon. I think that's how this goes right here. Because that's the only thing I see happening. +2 HP Ice does 19... Oh, yeah, he stays in. Shaman's gone. Could have HP Ice right here. There was a damage roll that was in his favor. But Gigavolt Havoc should, in fact, knock out the Shaman. Let me just double check here. Yeah, 82 to 97. I don't think you've got the HP investment for this, bud. I don't think you've got the HP investment for it. 82 to 97. I got to get super low rolled. All right, Shaman's gone. Dies to Thunderous Gigavolt. So like I said, yeah. Scarf Lacephalon comes back in. Scarf Lacephalon definitely revenges me. Suicune looks nice in this matchup now. But I have a no rock. Somebody touch on my rocks. That's what happens when I do Fire Fang instead, right at the last second. Suicune takes care of this thing immaculately. You're obviously scarfed, so I'm going straight into Suicune here. He cannot trick me for the Dragonium Z. I can Rapid Spin Rock's way to bring in Thunderous later. Not risking nothing here. Not risking nothing here. Suicune is built for you, my friend. Suicune is built for you, my friend. I don't care what you have. Shadow Ball. All right, bet. All right. Shadow Ball is revealed. Let's say you are max speed timid with Shadow Ball. That's doing 24 to 29. I think I did a little bit more than 24 to 29. Might be modest. Might be specs, actually. I'm going to Scald right here for the damage. Get a burn on something coming in. Toxpec's already burned. I can 1v1 that thing. Unless it does have the recover. Rocks would be really nice in this scenario. Rocks would be very, very nice in this scenario. Suicune still sits in front of a lot of things and clicks Roar. Provided my Sleep Talk helps out. And I still have Scarf, what's it called? Still have Scarf and Fernape in the back to help deal with this. Also, no Earthquake answers now if I can get Donphan or Infernape in. The hands, man, switching out. I was worried about Mega Scissors setting up on me too much. Fire Fang on Donphan, definitely a mistake. Definitely a mistake right at the very end. I learned my lesson, though. I learned my lesson. I just didn't want to give it an opportunity to be like a very defensive Mega Scissor that just sets up all of my Donphan. So he withdraws, doesn't want to take any of that. Probably goes out into the Mew. Okay, goes out into Home Meowner. I can get a burn off on you, and you can't synchronize it back, which is good. That does quite fair damage. You do have the leftovers. You do have the leftovers. I would like to go out on a Kurogiri here. I'd like to go out on a Kurogiri here. And I would like to knock off or Shadow Ball you. One of the two. I can haze you if you're one of those random setup Mews, which you very well could be. You very well could be. Goes for the sub. Alright, so he's got sub on his Mew. That's fine. If I would have roared here, that would have been awesome. So Shadow Ball will break the sub. Mew is not his answer to me, though. So I'm just going to Shadow Ball right here. I could have definitely roared. Or rested, rather. Perhaps gotten a better Sleep Talk turn. Perhaps definitely gotten some of that. I was just... forgot he was bound to have sub for a minute. I was like, how did Scald do that much damage? Yeah, Scald would... I don't think Scald would have done enough to break the sub. He probably calced it. He probably built his Mew, so Scald would not break the sub, actually. So that's a good part on his... That's a good thing to note on his part, is that Scald will not break his sub. I'm just going to Shadow Ball to break it here. Goes for Calm Mind. Okay. So we got sub Calm Mind Mew. This Mew is now +1 special defense. There's a chance Shadow Ball won't break the sub. There is a chance Shadow Ball will not break the sub, depending on his set. Which is unfortunate for us. Alright, cool. Sub's 2 faded. Cool, cool, cool. I can haze you. I do have the option to go for that. I think I like hazing right here, because I don't think +1 Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is 53 to 63. Does haze go through subs? Is haze blocked by substitute? Substitute does not block Attract, Destiny Bond, Disable Encore, Foresight. Okay. So I can go for a haze right here in case he wants to go for another sub. Goes for a Calm Mind there. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to reveal the haze here. He's +2. Don't got to worry about that. I can knock off those leftovers this turn as well. I'm getting worn down a little bit by the Toxic, but I'm not too concerned about that. I will get rid of his +2s. I still have my leftovers, which is nice. Which is very, very nice indeed. And I'm just going to click another Shadow Ball right here. I'm going to go for another Shadow Ball. I can just go for that. That'll be the play to make right here. That'll be the play to make right here. Because he cannot knock me out. He withdraws. All right, cool. Probably goes down to Toxapex. Goes down to DMX. Yep. Yep. So we'll get... So he's burned. I'm going to get a Shadow Ball. Can I get a special defense drop on you? Can I get... Oh, I can. Cool. Cool. You can probably set up another layer of Toxic Spikes. You can knock off my leftovers. Your knockoff is not doing too much to me. I think it's a good time to double out into Backdraft and click Rest. In case he does want to knock off or go for a Scald, both of which I take, obviously. Setting up another layer of Toxic Spikes doesn't hurt me. I can just do that and kind of roar things around a little bit. Because you can't set up. I can't. Ah, man, the rocks, man. The rocks got me right there. I should have put the rocks. I'm going to say it every time. Should have put the rocks down instead of Fire Fang, but I wanted to be careful about Mega Scissor not setting up on me. Want to be careful about that. I definitely thought Mega Scissor was going to come. I also thought Ditto was going to come, but, you know, thought 8 Mons were going to come. He can bring 6. So, rather be prepared for it than not, you know? Rather be prepared for it than not. My issue here is how he handles this right here. Because I just thought if he doubles into Blacephalon right here, I could be in trouble. Especially depending on his set. So I would draw, and I'm faster than him, right? Or I'm slower than him. Toxapex base 35 sits at 55. Pythagoras sits at 50, yeah. What do you got for me, big dog? Goes for the Scald. I can take one of those into poison damage, please. Oh, yeah, easily. All right, I'm going to be able to rest off that poison damage, get back up to full, which is very, very nice. 16. He's going to take a little bit more burn. He's not going to come back in at full. I believe that's under regen. So I'm just going to go for rest right here. I'm just going to go for the rest, and then I think I'm just going to try to 1v1 the Mew. I can roar him out if he gets behind a sub, if he starts Calm Minding too much. No issue. I was really worried about a double into Blacephalon right there. It would have been a very risky play if he would know my Suicune sets. Just because Blacephalon would just start to rip through my team at that point. Especially if he got like a speed boost or two. That would have been game. So I'm really glad this double paid off. I'm really glad we can get Suicune back up to full right here. I'm really, really glad we got the chance to do that. And then, like I said, if he sets up, I can roar. He withdraws, goes probably out into Mew. Goes down to the Haxorus here. Okay. So I can roar you and I can Scald Burn you. These are two things to note. Haxorus. He has not seen a item on me yet. Outrage hurts a lot from a Life Orb set. But it does not KO me. I'm going to go for Sleep Talk here. I'm going to go for Sleep Talk. Hopefully Roar or Scald Burn him. One of the two. If he's Life Orb, he cannot be Lumberry. And if he's Lumberry, he cannot be Life Orb. I can also Roar out if he chooses to set up right here. Donphan in the back with Ice Shard helps out a lot. Goes for the Dragon Dance. Okay. Alright, I need a Roar right here, Suicune, or I need a Scald Burn. One of the two. Don't give me rest, please. If he goes for Outrage here, that has a chance to kill me. Alright, come on. Give me another Sleep Talk. Come on. Don't give me rest. He has not seen Roar. Come on. I need this right now, Suicune. Come on, Backdraft. I drafted you for a reason. I need you to go for Roar right here. I need you to get that Sleep Talk and go for Roar, please. Please. If he's not Life Orb, I'd assume he'd be Lumberry or maybe Yachi. I can definitely live this. Oh, man, this is scary. Come on, Backdraft. I would assume you to be Lum or Yachi. I don't think you'd be straight offensive Haxorus. Not with my team. Not with all the status I can run around. Please. I need a Roar right here. Suicune. I need a Roar right here so bad. I need a roar more than I need rocks on my Don fan right now. Goes for the outrage. Oh, please don't be. 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 All right. Give me a roar. Give me a roar. Give me a roar, please. Please. Oh, Suicune. Oh, Suicune, thank you. Suicune, thank you. And I can rest on this thing again. Oh, what a turn of events that was. Oh, what a turn of events that was. I'm clicking rest again. Oh, Suicune. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let me tell you how terrified I was for a moment. Whoo. Atta boy, backdraft. Man, I was waiting. I was like, please. Please. Oh. I figured you'd be Lum or Yachi on this team. I feel like Lum over Yachi, personally. Oh. I was afraid. So he withdraws. Goes back out into Toys R Us. All right, lets me get my rest up. He is not at +1. I feel like he has to set up. Does Infernape kill you at +1? Haxorus, Dragon Dance. Close combat does a lot. Because what I could do is... Alright. I feel like he has to set up again. As I go out into Donphan to click Ice Shard twice, maybe? Haxorus. So we know he's not Life Orb. We know he's not Life Orb. Sure, AV. Ice Shard does 26 to 31. 2 of those puts him in range of close combat from Infernape. I also don't think he'd be able to kill me at +1. Not with Outrage, no. So I'd be able to fire off at least 2 Ice Shards. I think that's what I do. I think I go out into Donphan right here. I want to keep Suicune around for the Blacephalon. I can weaken this thing for something like Infernape to come in later. Toxapex comes in. I bring in Suicune. That's fine. What do you go for? What do you go for? Just goes for the Outrage straight up. Okay, so that is not going to kill me. That brings me... Wow, that did a lot. That did a lot. I get an Ice Shard off at least right now. Are you Adamant? I think you're Adamant. I don't think... And you cannot switch out. If you're Jolly, I can live this and go for a second one. But I'm going to go for the Ice Shard just for the chip. Go for that. That's nice chip. Goes to the Outrage again. If he's Jolly, I can live one. I cannot live one. All right. Donphan goes down. Dies to Haxorus. Outrage. All right. I can't come back in with Charge Volt either. I think I needed that to happen though. I can keep Charge Volt around his Death Fodder. I can go out into Infernape. Close combat to 63 to 75. That is a lot of damage that he's got right there. I think I have to risk it. He's locked in. He's still locked in for another turn. I think I can take this thing out with a high roll. I can definitely take this thing out with a high roll. 63 to 75. That's looking like it. It's looking like it. All right, Endeavor. Please. Oh, that's a bulky hit. Oh! All right, here goes Infernape. Dies to Haxorus, Outrage. All right, so he's confused now. Do we see a Lumberry? I do not see a Lumberry. Man, oh man. What were you? You weren't Yachiberry. You weren't Lumberry. I think does Suicune like 1v1 everything now? I think I almost have to. I think Suicune quite literally needs to 1v1 everything. I think that's exactly what I need to do. That's exactly what needs to happen right here. Between Suicune and Cofagrigus, man. Between Suicune and Cofagrigus, I can keep Thundurus in the back for a sec, if need be. But I think that's Scarf Blacephalon. I'm just mad I got a low roll on that close combat. It's all good. It's all good. He withdraws. I'm going to get my Sleep Talk off here. Goes on to Home Yowner. Okay. I Scald Burn you, and I can Roar you out if you set up too much, which is fine by me. I can mix you around. I can mix you around. Goes for the Roar. Okay, no lefties recovery for you. Ooh. Brings in DMX. Okay. I 1v1 you every day. I 1v1 you every day. So that was one turn of Sleep Talk. I'll go for another one. If you don't have Recover, I 1v1 you every day. We've seen Scald as well. We've seen the Scald as well. I think I pressure stall him, actually, out of Recovers. What does he have, 16? If he's got Recover... Max is 16, so he has 8 Recovers in front of me. So I can win that easy. I can win that easy, because nothing on his team wants to start 1v1ing Suicune. Especially now that Shaman's gone. So I'm going to go for Skull, get a little chip on him. That's chip, that's chip. I'll take it. You got Rocky Helmets, you can't go over that, so we see the Scald. You've got 24 of those, and I've already seen you use one, so that's 21. That's 21 Scalds that you have. That is 21 Scalds. I will 1v1 this so badly. 19. I think after this one I rest. I think after this one I rest, just in case he tries to bring in Blacephalon, and if I get, like, burnt or something. I don't want to give him that opportunity. This will put him down about half after burn. What do you have? Still got the Scald. Okay, maybe do not have... Why would you not have Recover on this thing? So he's got to switch out eventually. I think there's nothing I lose by going for rest early and sleep talking around this thing. I don't think he'd want to switch in anything else in front of me, though. That's my only issue. He loses incredible offensive pressure with Haxorus. I can roar him out with this. I can Scald, obviously, Blacephalon, too. So what is that, 19 Scalds or 17 left? That's what I'm most curious about. We're going to call this 17 now. We're going to call this 17 right now. Does he withdraw? He does not. All right, so he's going to let me sleep talk. I could roar him out into something, but I also burn one turn of sleep. I do roar him out. Ah, should have just stayed going for Scald, actually, if he was going to stay in. Got the Blacephalon in, though, which is nice. Second turn of Sleep Talk right here. We've only seen Shadow Ball from that thing. I'm assuming Scarf. I am assuming Scarf. But I live any hit from that thing. Crocoon would have been excellent right here. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you what. But I don't think he wants to risk that. I don't think he wants to risk that. Because he could also... I don't think he'd have Trick either. I think he would have revealed that by now if he would have tried to go for that. I think he definitely would have revealed that by now. Or he'll reveal it this turn. Thinking I can take this thing on. That's another thing. "17 minutes left. He could also play it down to the wire. Which means I just need a KO on the Haxorus. And I think we might be in business. There's the Trick. Yes! The Dragonium Z worked. Give me the Scald. Give me the Scald. I get the Roar, but it's okay because we know he's like Scarf or something. Home Yowner comes in. I can click Scald on this thing. I actually think I want to Roar in case he goes for Calm Mind. Or Sub. I think so. That's how I want to do this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Roar. I'm so glad the Dragonium Z worked on that. The trick on the Suicune was such... I was waiting for it, man. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for that. Yes. Yes. Goes for Psyshock. Okay. That's doing some damage to me. That's fine. I can Roar you out. I can Roar you out. That's fine by me. Give me... Alright, cool. I can click Scald on this thing every day. I can click Scald on this thing every day. That is no issue on my end. That is no issue on my end, and I can still 1v1. If next time he's in on Toxapex, I'll 1v1. I'll pressure stall him. I can do that. Does not want to risk that. Oh, I'm so glad the Dragonium Z worked off. Goes down to DMX. He's obviously low HP. I can just keep clicking Scald in front of this thing. I don't think he would ever switch in any of his Mons in front of this thing, just for the fear of a burn and fear of having the inability to OHKO me. So I think I just Scald him to death. If we take this to time, we take this to time at this point. If we take it to time, Geo wins. I don't want to Roar him to give him any more damage. I think that was a crit. That was a crit. Okay. So he goes for the Scald in return. That's fine. He's not going to wear me down. He's not going to wear me down. He has to risk something grabbing Scald Burned right here. This thing's already Scald Burned. I'll keep going for this. I'm waiting for him to show Recover. Maybe he might be waiting long enough so I don't pressure stall him out of that. There it is. There it is. So he has 14 Recovers left. He has 14 Recovers left. I'm going to stand and keep clicking Scald. He's got 14 Recovers. I've got 18 of these. I can just click Sleep Talk, too. I can just click Sleep Talk so I don't run out of Scalds of my own. Because at this point, I think he needs to make sure Haxorus does not come back in. Just to keep that around. And I'm glad I actually kept Thundurus around, too. I'm glad I kept the Thundurus around, too. For the sake of the differential. So now he's got 12 Recovers left. Okay. I'm going to keep track of that. 12 Recovers. What do we say? 15 Scalds now? He's still got all the Toxic Spikes, too. There it is. There it is. I was waiting for the other Toxic Spikes. I was waiting for that just so I didn't pressure stall him. Just so I didn't do that. I think that's what it's going to come down to. I think we're going to run this down to timer just to preserve differential. I know I am. And I think that's exactly what he's going to do too. Well, he can. This is what he does, and this is how I stay in the game. Suicune versus Toxapex, man. You want to talk about a battle of the cancer right here. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. I've got no problem clicking Rest right here. Removing that burn, getting back up to full. He might not want to risk that going into Mew or something. I don't think he can ever bring in Haxorus again. I think I'd have to roar him into Haxorus. And I think having rocks on that Donphan, man, it's okay. I put Haxorus in enough range where it can't come back in. He withdraws, actually. Goes down to Home Yowner. Yep, I was about to say, that's the only thing he could go into right now. That's the only thing he could go into right now. Okay. So we've seen Sub, Calm Mind, Psyshock. I can roar you out again. He's going to get the leftovers recovery. He's going to keep all of his HP. The only thing I can do is just stay in this game long enough to keep my own recovery. Or to keep my own differential in this. Because he's got a dedicated switch in every time. I can't bring in Thundurus again. Goes to the Psyshock. That's cool. Psyshock's going to do some damage. That was a crit too. Alright. Alright. I don't think he's going to... He's not going to risk it because just so I can go for Roar. So I can go for a Scald here. Do I grab a burn on this thing? Do I neutralize this thing's leftovers? I do not neutralize this thing's leftovers. Okay. So I've got another Sleep Talk coming off right here. As long as I don't get a rest, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Could be Sub Calm Mind like Roost. Simply because I didn't draft a Dark type, so Psyshock was a Psychic Spam is actually really good against me. So he's going to go for the Calm Mind here, so he'll be a +1. I can definitely roar you out. No issue. And I also take another +1 Psyshock. So if that's the case, actually I think I rest on his Calm Mind on the next turn. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. And I'll roar him out. None of that. None of that business. None of that funky business. None of that business. Ooh, give me Toys R Us. If I had rocks right here, man, this would have definitely solidified some of the game. Definitely would have solidified that. What I didn't realize is actually he's Unnerve on that, which is interesting because I penciled him in early on as Mold Breaker without even looking at it. I'm going to wake up and click Scald right here in case he wants to get a chunk of damage off on me. In case he wants to click Outrage and sack this thing just to grab some damage off. Because I don't want him to, like, set up. I think he'd have to just attack me right here. Or switch back out into DMX. I think that's what he'd have to do. That's definitely something he would have to do right here. Is either hit me really hard, go for super aggressive and hit me really hard with Outrage. He does not. Okay, he does not risk that. Goes out into DMX. Okay. 12 recovers, 15 scalds. 12 recovers, 15 scalds is what he's got on the plate in front of him. And he can just keep clicking Toxic Spikes. I can't bring in Thundurus again. That's so unfortunate. I can't bring in Thundurus again. So, because I could go for, like, Shadow Ball. I could go for Shadow Ball spam with Cofagrigus. How do I win this? I think I lose either way. I think I can either play it very safe for the next 9 minutes and keep scalding this thing, or I can go into Cofagrigus on the Toxic Spike and I can start Shadow Balling this thing. I think that's what I have to do here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to double out into Cofagrigus. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball here. Because that's going to do more than Scald is. I'll take some rocks damage. That's fine. He can go for a Scald here. That's cool. It's doing some damage. I think I need some chip damage, like some... I need something. I need something on this thing. That's a big gamble, though. That's a big gamble. Will I live? I don't think I'll live another Scald and Toxic. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball here. I'm going to go for a big Shadow Ball right here. So he didn't even go for it. He used that turn. So now he's got, what is that? 14 recovers left? No. He's got 11 recovers left. I did get the Spadef drop, which is nice. So I think I need to double out here into Suicune. I think it's where I double out into Suicune since I got that Spadef drop. I'll double out in a Suicune because I can rest up safely on this. And I can just click Scald. With the Spadef drop, I'm easily 1v1ing this thing. So he goes for the Scald again, so he's got 13 of those. I think I rest here. Or do I Scald the Mew coming in? I think I rest here. I know Mew's coming in. I gotta rest. Yep. Yep. Because I can 1v1 this thing still, too, with Roar and whatnot. Man. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Scalding the Mew on the Switch would have been really nice, but I didn't think I'd live a Psyshock after a second turn of Toxic either. I don't think that would have been the case. I think that's what would have been the case. So I'll just Sleep Talk here. A burn would be nice. He can go for Psyshock for chip. That's fine. A burn would be nice on this thing. Psyshocks, I think he's got like 10 left or something. I'll roar him out. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, okay. Okay. Man, rocks would be so beneficial right now, man. The Fire Fang. All right, next time forget about Scissor. Next time we can forget about that. I think he's going to switch out, so I'm not going to Sleep Talk right here. Because I think he has to go DMX. I'm going to click Scald right here. If he offensively pressures me right here, that's an incredible play, and Geo's a Lord. But I think seeing how the game is playing out, in order to preserve his differential, he needs to withdraw. Because he cannot kill me with Outrage if I click Sleep Talk. I'm running out of Sleep Talks, and I need to keep those around. I'm running out of Sleep Talks, and I need to keep those around. All right. Because if he hits Outrage right here, if he hits Outrage, that's it right there. 5 minutes left in the battle. We are running this boy down. He needs to decide how he's going to handle that. He might click Outrage. He might click Outrage. I don't think he two hits me. I don't think he two shots me. I don't think at my HP he two shots me. So I think at this point, there it is. I was about to say, I think he clicks Outrage right here. I think he goes for it. Ooh, I should have clicked Sleep Talk. I should have clicked it right there. That's the whole game, man. We're going to play it down to this, and Geo's going to win. Man, oh man, oh man. We're going to play it down to this, and Geo wins, man. Look at that. Man's a lord. Suicune goes down. Dies to Haxorus. I think at that point he had to, because there's a chance that I wouldn't have gotten Scald. I can hope that for whatever reason I've been wrong this whole time, and I send in Thunderous, and it doesn't die on the rocks. Wow. Okay. This whole time I thought Thunderous came in and died on rocks. I'm just gonna click Thunderbolt on you. All right, Haxorus goes down. Okay, well, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Dies to Thunderous, Thunderbolt. Unfortunate. I thought this entire... It said 25%. He was taking 25% to rocks. How was I supposed to know that? Head go boom. Scarf Blacephalon comes in. That's fine by me. I'm going to click Thunderbolt here. As he goes for a Shadow Ball, and I believe Shadow Ball sweep wins in the game. Shadow Ball sweep wins him the game. Yep. Dies to Blacephalon. Shadow Ball. There's that Beast Boost. Pythagoras is going to go down as well. Dies to Blacephalon. Shadow Ball. Man. It's okay. I didn't have enough to sub either way. This is how that was going to end. This is how this is going to end. I could have played it much safer, but the outrage play on Gio's part was good. He got him 3-0. That got him 3-0 easily right there. That is going to be it. GG to my boy Gym Leader Gio and the San Francisco GiEnteis. What a hell of a game, man. That was coming down. 2 minutes left on the clock. Congratulations to Gio. What an incredible match, guys. Go show him some love. The links to Gio's channel will obviously be in the description of this video. Incredible match, incredible player. GG's to you, my man. I look forward to chatting with you here in Discord in a second. Hope you guys are excited. Next week, we're going up against Cybertron, Aaron Cybertron Zhang, coach of the Melbourne Rotoms in week 4 of the GBA. I'm really looking forward to that matchup. Hope you guys are too. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Later.